Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Sneck127 and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of tips and tricks on playing multiplayer with your friends, doing co-op missions and stuff like that in Monster Hunter World. Now, if you're watching this video, chances are you've already come to terms with the fact that playing with friends is a bit difficult and complicated thanks to the cutscene system in the game. As long as you've come to terms with that, you're going to be okay. This isn't exactly a workaround or a way to beat that system. This is just a way to make it as convenient as possible, and here's hoping that they fix, patch it, and stuff like that in the future. Now, the first thing I want to do to help everyone out here is one thing that does fool a lot of people, and it even fooled me too, is at least I personally and a few others I know, we were under the impression that other players were supposed to show up in the city of Estera when they join your session. As you can see, when you come down here to invite a friend, it says at the bottom, invited friends will show up in Estera. Well, clearly that's not the case. And I'm going to show you guys where you actually go to see other players. Now, unfortunately, I tried doing a version of this video beforehand, and I wanted to show, the public social space where you actually see other players, but unfortunately, getting into every session is still really difficult. There seems to be a lot of multiplayer public problems still going on with this game, at least from my experience. But what you want to do is you come here to Estera, and you'll recognize this area right here, the canteen. Go right up these stairs right here to the right to the gathering hub. This, excuse me, is where you go where you can see other players actually in your game, interact with them, do emotes, chill, whatever, and stuff like that. And as you guys can see, it'll actually be a miniature version of Estera. Like a decent amount of the stuff that's downstairs is actually up here. Here's the quest counter. Here's the arena counter. Here's the another miniature version of the canteen. You come here, eat. You can actually see other players eat here as well as they sit in their seats or whatever. You guys can sit, eat together, and everything. I just think all that stuff's really cool. Here's access to your room and the chamber of the five. But it's just a little small social gathering area. I think this area can only hold up to like 16 or 20 players, or I'm not sure about the exact number. So forgive me if I'm wrong. Feel free to correct me in the comments below. But here's the squad manager. For those who don't know, and let me get this out of the way right now, squads are actually the guilds of the game. You come here and you just talk to the squad manager to make a guild. You can actually be part of, I think it's like 10 different squads if I'm not mistaken. Here's my guild right here and a few members that we do have. You literally just come here and make one and stuff like that. They don't serve too much of an advantage besides making matchmaking with your friends a bit easier. You can just jump right into a squad session from the title screen, and it just makes your friends and stuff easier to access. It doesn't really do or give you any type of crazy benefit so far that I've seen. But then again, I'm a Monster Hunter newbie, so if I'm wrong about that, like I said before, feel free to correct me in the comments below. But what I'm going to do now, basically, is show you guys step by step what you have to do to play with your friends. So the problem is, a majority of the time when you're trying to play with your friends, you're probably getting an error where when you start a quest, it only gives you the option to have just yourself. Like I'll show you guys right now. I'll post my latest quest for example. Right now I'm on encroaching the Anjanath. I hope I said that right. And I'm going to go ahead and post this quest. As you guys can see, it gives me the option to set for 4 players, no passcode, finish, boom, pick the camp I want to go to, done. Now, however, once you get here to this screen, you're going to notice that it says party members 1 of 1, and you can't invite friends yet. Well, I'm going to explain to you guys why. The problem here is because you haven't officially started the hunt yet. And this game has this silly thing, as we all know, for limiting the multiplayer by the cutscenes. Now, we're going to go ahead and join after the quest, and you guys see here at this screen, it says for all the other players, I want joinable after departure. Well, I'm going to show you guys what exactly that means, and I'm going to show you here in the menus, because the menu option that you need to see isn't available when you're in the game hub in Astera or anything. You can only see these options while you're in Quest. So I'm going to show that to you guys right here, right now, as soon as this silly loading screen disappears. So we're here. As you guys can see, I got my time limit. The quest is approaching the Aganath, blah, blah, blah. And I still don't have the option to bring people in, which is, obvious. Fire the SOS flare, which is, the flare that lets players know in your session that you need help. And join requests and all that. So you can't access anything that involves multiplayer. Well, that's just because I haven't viewed the cutscene yet. So once you view the cutscene and you actually engage the monster, the option for the SOS flare will appear in white, and the option for other players to join you. Now, once that part stops, players that are in your session can automatically join you. All they have to do is just go up to the quest counter and join the active quest. As long as they've gotten that cutscene, past that cutscene themselves. Now, here's the problem with that. A lot of people don't know how to leave quest after the cutscene and let the progress save. Well, you see here on this quest list where it says abandon quest and return from quest, you want to hit return from quest. That saves your current quest progress. If you hit abandon quest, that's going to completely take you out and you're not going to start over. So basically what you want to do is everyone that you want to join your session, they just all have to be past that current cutscene. Just because you're on the same mission doesn't give you the option to play together right away. So say you're in a session by yourself. You want 2 other friends to join. While you're doing yours and you get to the cutscene and make it to the next boss or hunt, your friends need to go on their separate quest, do the same. However, once they get to that cutscene and have the option to fire an SOS flare, your friends need to return from quest, head back to the central hub, and join you from there by using your SOS flare invitation, a game invitation. However, you decide to go about that. But all you have to do, like I said, saves your quest progress. You just hit return from quest. That takes you back to the hub world, wherever you were at beforehand, and you'll be all set to go. Your progress will now match your friends. And unfortunately, until they patch this, there's not really too much of an easier way to deal with this situation. So I know it sounds kind of complicated. It's a bit annoying, but it's been, the easiest method that's worked for me, my guild mates, and a lot of my friends to play together. And I just figured I'd share it with all you guys. But anyway, guys, y'all enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button for me. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy, Tanek127. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in